All right, from Justin to Cully, August 4th, 2021. How are we, Justin?
Doing fantastic.
I feel like we have a lot more rhythm back and forth when it's just you and I. Mike came in here, and he just kind of ruined it a little bit.
What are you talking about?
No, you think last time we had Mike on?
Yes.
I like the idea. Like, I even thought about it as we were making fun of the fact that Mike stayed on the show today. Mm-hmm. I thought of, like, tomorrow, like, Quantum Chris is going to be here. Like, that'd be fun to have him stay, do a quick 10 minutes. But I don't know. I think it's different every now and then. But there is something like you and I can go back and forth quicker when it's just us. When another person comes in, and if you're not looking at them and you're looking away, there's a synergy thing, you know?
I know. It's like we've been doing this for what, like 15, 20 years?
Literally. Like, we're just as fast as Ken and Curtis at this point, right? Should I not even mention that show anymore? Yeah, I guess I shouldn't even mention. Whatever. All right. It's a sore subject, obviously. But I'm riding high because I got the text of a lifetime today. Kirk Minahan with the text, "Love you," to me today.
That's wish I could get a text.
You want a text like that? Yeah. Maybe you will. Maybe you'll hear this and I'll give you the text. But I did bring up the point. It is a weird thing where, you know, you're working on this show or thinking about this show, you know, all day basically. But if you don't talk to each other on a regular basis, it's weird. Most people are used to going into an office and seeing their colleagues or working remotely and having Slack DMs or text, whatever it may be. And we kind of just go a significant amount of time without talking to each other.
Yeah, but I think we're all doing our own thing.
Yeah.
We're all working on the show.
Yeah.
So I just think, like, just cut the shit. You know, there doesn't need to be like, oh, hey, how's it going?
Yes.
Sort of thing between Kirk and us.
Yes, but I mean, we all know the intentions are right, but I'm just saying it is a learning curve of getting used to like non-communication like that.
Yeah, I guess maybe like this is how I was introduced into the podcast radio
True.
world. So.
I'm a little chatty, so you know I like that attention. You know, I don't like when you're talking, and now he's like including you on text too. Like it's always a group text with him now.
You must hate that.
Yeah, I'm not loving that right now at the moment. I'm not totally against it because I do like communication. I said that from the start, so I don't hate it. But I was just like, okay, well, when did this turn to he's gonna add Justin into this? You know, did you think about that at all?
No.
Not at all, please.
No, Dave, I swear to God, I don't think about these things.
Okay, all right. I'm kidding, but either way. All right, we'll get into topics of the show, though. Even though I do think that people probably care more about that, don't they?
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe we'll do something Friday about all that stuff.
Yeah, all right. Well, Dale Arnold, we talked about it at the gate because Mike kind of came in. I will say this. We were chatty before the show. Was there a whole mood to Mike? You picked him up and dropped him off tonight. Did you sense anything before the show?
Why? You're very sensitive lately. Don't you think Mike's been extra sensitive lately?
Oh, here we go. Now this is going to be...
I'm serious. Like, I've noticed this.
Yes, I've been very sensitive.
If there's sound play like that, you immediately jump in and you're like, what is that exactly? Like, let it play out. Can you let anything play out?
No.
What is wrong with you lately?
I think he's still a little under the weather.
Yeah.
A bit. He definitely does seem to be more on edge, like Kirk said recently.
Yep.
I do think he's more jumpy to kind of say like, hey, no, listen, like instead of just kind of playing along with it. So.
Which isn't a bad thing.
No.
Because it comes up in the show. It's not bad. I noticed it in the pre-show. We're not as chatty as we always are, but well, not always. But I mentioned something about having a cut with him coughing and Kirk asked for it and stuff like that. And he turned like at that moment to me.
Yep.
Like, I don't know if it was because he doesn't want us pointing out he was sick. I don't think it's anything, but it did, like, I sensed the turn. Did you sense that turn in that moment or no?
Yeah, I think he's just, like, worried about that things are going to go back to the way they were with just the Minifans just constantly shitting on him.
He didn't do it. Listen, that thing, I mean, it's such a wild card, and we'll get right into it now, is the Dale Arnold, Ken Kenderson Pop News Daily interview that happened on Monday. Mike interrupted. We gave him shit on the show, but like it wasn't the end of the world. And to Kirk's point on today's show, like he went in and tried to be funny. Like it wasn't a big deal. Even if he did it and it completely railroaded the fucking interview, like his intentions were there.
Yeah, like I said, I hope he learned his lesson.
Yeah, that was an amazing. Yeah, on the look ahead show that you had there.
Right.
But I don't know. We played it a couple times, and Kirk still agrees that he interrupted the interview. We luckily got to talk to the man himself, and he was a little cold, but he answered the questions from Kirk. That is, of course, Dale Arnold. He answered the questions from Kirk, kind of giving us the vibe that he might want to be involved or at least like be playful in the future. Did you get that vibe at all?
I will give up my salary to Dale Arnold. I will no longer try to get anything more out of this company if Dale Arnold wants to come in and take my spot.
What do you think? 1 out of 10. What are the chances that Dale Arnold sits in the chair you're sitting in right now for a Friday show in the next year? What are the chances?
1.5.
1.5. I'm going to put that. I'm going to go to a 4.5 on that one.
Ooh.
I don't know. I sensed something there. And then listen, I was telling the truth. It wasn't a lie, but I did love him on Bruins play-by-play. I did try to squeeze that in there because I want him to hear it.
Why?
Because then maybe he says like, all right, they were playful. They were talking about it. They think I might want to be in the world. Oh, Dave liked me on Bruins play-by-play. All right, maybe this wouldn't be the worst thing in the world if I lightened up a little bit.
Well, let me just say this. I hate him on Bruins play-by-play.
All right, well, that's just hopefully maybe he doesn't watch the wrap-up show though. He just listens to
I'm
Kirk
posting
Kardashian.
this on the main account.
Okay, okay. Either way, it was good to get him on the phone. We had to use your phone number connected in here, and we got him for a good 3 or what do you think, like 2 or 3 minutes, something like that.
30 seconds.
Was it 30 seconds? Was that quick?
Yeah.
I don't know. I felt like Kirk's questions were kind of long. All right, let's say a minute. Can we meet there? A minute?
Sure.
Oh.
Hello.
Did you know that it was me and Mike the other day, like right away, or until Mike made the ooh sound on the show?
Took me a minute.
Okay. I was just trying to figure it out. Did you know it was me from the start?
Had an idea.
Oh. Then how much longer would you have played around for?
That was the end.
Oh, jeez. How's retirement?
Thank you, Dale.
Oh,
Thank you very much.
You would say am I exonerated then, Dale? Oh, well. Okay.
I ruined it again.
He hates you.
All right. What else did we talk about today? We talked a little bit about Rico Bosco on the Dave Portnoy show, taking shit, but nothing crazy. Nothing crazy came out of that. At the end of the day, Portnoy is just going to put in Jeff Dedew on the Monday, and everything's going to go according to plan after that. It seems like.
When I was listening to the Dave Portnoy show this morning, I was like, fuck, is Rico like going to quit or get fired?
I thought that's from the vibe I was getting in the recordings with, whether it be Gaz was tweeting about other people. I got the vibe that it was going to get there, but it didn't seem like it got too crazy.
So.
Yeah. The other thing that happened yesterday, WEEI, I almost said WWE. We talked a little wrestling at the end of the show, but WEEI hired Jeff, is it Ricard or Rickard? I don't know, but
yeah.
he's a current morning show host and program director in, I believe, Indianapolis, right?
Yep.
Is he still in Indianapolis? But now he's the brand manager. Ken Laird is the assistant brand manager of WEEI. We played a couple cuts from him. He's just super sporto. And I was speculating, and Kirk had some speculation that he might be joining the afternoon show on WEI with Lou and Fourier over there. I'm speculating because he's a big play-by-play guy. I'm speculating he wants that Red Sox play-by-play job. That's why I think he took it.
Yeah, he probably does. I mean, the clip you played where he was like, "I will go anywhere in the country for a play-by-play job" is kind of telling. But yeah, no, I definitely think this is what puts WEI back on the map. I think next book they'll be right up there with 98.5.
Yeah, this is why, and we always have the conversations, and Kirk always talks about whether he's honest about what he's into. Like, is he into KMS today? Is he more into Case? He's open about all this stuff. I respect that mentality because I feel like it's natural for somebody to be working through what they love to do on a daily basis, right? Like, here's this guy on everything I listened to yesterday. He said, I want to be a play-by-play voice, right? But I keep getting opportunities in radio, in talk shows, and I keep moving up the ladder that I just have to say yes. Like, I hate that mentality. I'm not trying to go into super business mode or anything like that, but if you want to be a fucking play-by-play guy, find the play-by-play job and work your way up in the play-by-play world. Why are you just settling for something else? I don't understand that.
Isn't this dude also 59 too?
I don't know how old he is. He's been in radio for damn near 30 years at least.
Yeah, so he's probably been there for a while. So I mean, it'd be strange, I guess, if he took a Division II basketball player.
No, but I think he's at a high enough level that maybe he can't get the pro gig, but he can make money, I think, somewhere. I don't know. I'm just saying, as a person who works for somebody else, I'd rather work for a guy like Kirk, who literally the other day he came in saying you might be out of a job in less than 6 months, but at least it's honest, it's authentic. He's doing what he loves to do, and he's being honest while he does it. If somebody else is out there on numerous occasions saying I want to be doing something else, and then I have to work for them, I don't know. Maybe some people are different than me, where they just they like the 9-to-5 life structure. They don't care, whatever, feed your family. That's fine. I don't know. I just hear it a little differently in the creative world of radio and media, I guess.
Well, whatever reason he's coming here for, I wish him nothing but the worst.
Nothing but the worst. Yes. I didn't expect anything else from you. All right. Calls were good today. A lot of question after question for Kirk. Mo Vaughn called. I don't know if I got that wrong. I got to fact check Dave here. I got to go into fact check Dave mode today. I remember reading a long piece, and I thought it was about Mo Vaughn, but it was about all these investment properties and how it wasn't, as a landlord, that he wasn't necessarily a great guy. Let's put it that way.
I know he owns a car wash in Attleboro. And
yeah.
Stuff
No. He's definitely big in the real estate world and has investment properties. But I thought this article was had a super negative connotation to it. I apologize if I got the wrong guy, but I'm going to go into fact check Dave mode.
Please call in tomorrow.
Yes, and we got a little David Ortiz call, by the way, too.
That was good. That was good for him to promote the new podcast with us. It was good to get to the bottom of some questions.
Yes, and
even though I know Jared did say that David Ortiz will be in studio with us.
That is
one
true.
Of these days.
And but do you think we can get Linda Marks to come in and perform Heroes live?
Yeah, if we
for
pay
David
her
Ortiz?
like $5,000.
No, I think actually. I mean, you wrote the fucking song about David Ortiz. You don't think she'd perform it live for him?
She would 1,000,000% ask for money.
All right, we should. Well, maybe I don't know if Kirk will like that idea or not, but that's something we should definitely throw at Kirk to see if we can get her in studio to perform it live. The other thing, what am I missing? I know I'm missing one more thing. We talked about WEEI. I think I'm missing one more thing. Oh, scrubbed audio. That's what it was.
2014, I called Erin Andrews a bitch, famously. And after that happened, I said, I'm never going to call a woman on the air a bitch ever again under any, there's a pact I made with myself under any circumstances, ever. And I did on Monday's show. So I said to Dave, if it had been old, like if I'd done it with Steve during the pre-YouTube days, I would have said, just take it out.
Right.
So we just took it out. And a cunt, I think. Which, you know, by the way, is I would like if anybody wants to ask me these questions, like I'll stand by them. They're factual statements.
I was just trying to buy. I knew out the gate we were talking. So Monday's show comes along, and we ended up scrubbing a portion of the audio and video. If you were watching live on YouTube, or not even watching live, if you were watching the on demand, whatever it may be, all of a sudden it said video went to private and then was just fully deleted.
Yep.
You found out why today. I think I heard you and Andrew speculating that like I fucked up or something like that. Like I scrubbed it on my own without asking Frank. I would never. Andrew was kind of alluding to that.
Oh yeah, and I just didn't say no. I knew that wasn't the case. But.
Yes. Yeah. So that would never be the case, at least with me. I don't know. I didn't even think what he said was that bad, but I understood where he was coming from, right?
He's got a personal standard he set by that he's not going to call a woman a bitch or a cunt.
Which is totally fair. So that happened during the show on Monday. We deleted it from the podcast. It was actually he kind of like bounced back and forth with when he was doing it a little bit. So you could notice the cut, whether you liked it or not. I would have had to delete like a lot more of the show. You just noticed it on the audio. And then the video, there's no way to not notice like a jump cut in video. So it just was what it was. So we took the whole thing down because we would have had to re-upload it, which we might end up, maybe I'll re-upload it at the end of the week. I kind of wanted to wait until he had his stance about it today. Now that everybody knows, I think it's fair we could upload the full show just with those cuts today and be done with it. But that was his reasoning, because I know a lot of people were asking about it. It was just a simple kind of, nobody's a big fan of Smugsy. He just took it to a level that he wasn't comfortable with.
Yeah, which is like, I mean, it's nice to know that, like, you know, he sets restrictions on himself, and if he passes those lines, he's willing to, you know, pull himself back a little bit.
Yes. So that's it. That was today. That was August 4th, 2021. The KMS from Justin to Cully, whatever the hell we're calling this show.
Quantum Week Chris tomorrow.
Quantum Week Chris is in tomorrow. Looking forward to that. I thought he did a hell of a job last Friday. That was fun. Hell of a job. Lots of. Was that the day we went like Rico to Trista to Jeff back to Rico to Big Ev? That was crazy. So tomorrow, I would assume tomorrow's going to be like heavier topic day or things like that. Not a lot of calls like it was that day, but
yeah, no, I'm excited for Chris to come back in.
Yeah, looking forward to seeing him again, and I'm glad he's back in after that Kirk quote tweet today. I didn't know what he meant by that,
because I thought either, you know, Kirk's going to come in here and just completely rip Quantum Week Chris, or he's going to be like, you know, I made Quantum Week, which he did.
Yeah, I mean, but he did it in a very casual way, so it was good. So looking forward to seeing Chris tomorrow. Everybody else, we will talk to you tomorrow morning live on the Kirkman and Show YouTube channel. You can check that out, and we'll let you know. We haven't fully decided when the Look Ahead show will be. I think it'll be this weekend, though. We talked about that on the show.
We'll figure it out.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. Everybody have a great day. We'll talk to you tomorrow.
Bye.